of softwares, which is divided into 4 types of components. One is called Selenium IDE, one is called RC, one is called WebDriver, and one is called Grid concept. So these are the different tools we have. As I said last class, IDE and RC. When look at IDE and RC, nowadays no more IDE and RC in the market. But let us have some idea what is that IDE and what is that RC. Overview on that, and then we'll go for configuration. Selenium IDE, before it is only plug into Firefox, but nowadays it is plug into even to Chrome browser also. We can download in Chrome also, no problem. The Selenium IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. And it is used only for creating and executing your test cases. We only use for creating and executing, no other thing. We don't want to write any code in that. It won't allow to write any code. Nothing is possible. It records and playbacks the interaction with the users had with the web browser. Means whatever actions you are performing on the web application, everything will be recorded in Selenium IDE. Okay, and it will execute just only recording and playback, no other options we have. Using IDE, before we used to export them into different languages like Java. We can export into Java technologies, JavaScript, Ruby, Python, etc. So like it shows very clearly for us, but not that important real time. We don't use, but just I'm introducing. So what is the purpose of Selenium IDEs? It is only for create and edit the test cases. Manually, in real scenarios, when to use the Selenium IDE means when you want to know the flow of your application. When you want to know the flow of your application, execution flow of your application, just go ahead and do it in Selenium IDE. Record and edit that. Simply understand the flow, execution flow of your application. At the same time, create and execute test suites. We can execute multiple set of test cases using Selenium IDE. That flexibility we have. And also we can debug and enhance your test cases. We can execute step by step. Debug means nothing but executing step by step. And we can export the test cases into different programming languages. PL means programming languages. And also it is enable us early learning Selenium syntaxes. We can run Selenium script syntaxes also. That's it, nothing more. It's not for writing the code. We can't write any code over there. Or you cannot use any logics in that. You cannot apply any logics in that. No writing code, nothing. At the same time, it supports, before it supports only Firefox, now it's supporting all. I'll show you how it is supporting. Not suitable for dynamic web applications. Dynamic web application means whenever object properties keeps on changing dynamically, we cannot apply them. It's not supporting for any programming logics. And also data-driven testing is not possible. And there is no centralized maintenance of objects or elements. We can't store any elements. So these drawbacks we have in Selenium IDE. We don't want to go with Selenium IDE for writing Selenium scripts and all that. It's simple to look at this. For example, how you download it. Just one example, not required, but just one idea how to understand it. For that, you can go to Selenium. .do. This is a website here. You can go to this website. I'm setting that URL to your website also. This website is used for different options. Make a note of this URL. Just click on download. After entering that URL, just click on downloads. In that downloads, come down. See, here it is, Selenium IDE. If you're planning for Chrome, then download for Chrome. If you're planning for Firefox, then go for Firefox. I'm planning in Chrome, so I'll click on for Chrome. Just click on for Chrome. You just click on add to Chrome. See that add to Chrome button is available here. Just click on that, add to Chrome. And then click on add extension. And you can see that extension will be added to your browser like this. This extension will be added here. Okay. That's how the way. Check your mic set, Nagaraj. Check your mic set. Again, I'm showing you. Click on add to Chrome. Click on add extension. Okay. So this is how the Selenium ID will be added to your Chrome. Same thing we do in Firefox also. No worries. Okay. Just click on this. When you want to work on that, it will be available. The toolbars, no problem. You can go to this window. If you can go to developer tools. 1 second, it's moving somewhere. Better restart your Firefox browser. Once again, open that. You can see that option is hiding here. You can click on the Selenium ID. So when you click on Selenium ID, it will be asking any one application you can take. Say, for example, you take our Primus Bank here. I want to show you one example how it records, nothing more. Just click on this. Click on Selenium ID. So record new test in your new project. Select that. First time we are creating, right? Or create a new project. Okay. I want to record new test and new project. Click on it. So just provide your project name. My project name is Primus. Click OK to it. And it will be asking the URL of your application. Just provide that URL, your application. We are working on Primus Bank, right? Just provide it. Click on start. Automatically, it launch your file application. Okay. It launch your application, automatically launch your application. And here, whatever actions you are going to perform in application, everything will be recorded in Selenium ID. Enter your username. My username is so-and-so. Enter your password. And then click on login. Okay. Na? And click on, here we don't want that. Click on branches. Okay. Click on this. Click on branches. Just record something, nothing more. Click on new branch. Fill that form. Whatever you're performing here, everything will be recorded. Everything will get recorded here. Select your country. Select your state. Select your city. And then click on submit button. Click OK to hit. Okay. And just log out of it. Now look at that. In Selenium ID, you can see whatever events you have performed so far, everything will get recorded here. So that so far we did this many events. Okay. These are the events we performed. So everything will get recorded in the Selenium ID. As soon as it completes recording, click on stop. It will be by default and start recording only. Just click on stop. Just give the test case name, branch, something, any name. Click OK button. So it will be titled with branch. Okay. So by default, Nagaraj, rest of you guys are able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nagaraj,
Yes,
check your
sir.
mic, ma.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right? Stop your recording. So by default, Selenium IDE, Selenium IDE will be always running in fast mode by default. If you click run now, it will execute very fast. See that? If you click run, it automatically opens your application, what you provided. See, whatever you're done, it will be recording everything. It's performing that events, what are you recorded there. Right? It's going very fast. Suppose I want to execute slowly. If I want to execute it slowly, then what to do? You can slow down. We can drag them. So locating for the child object, everything done. Green color means, look at that. Green color means nothing but all are executing successfully. If once your logs, we can see your logs also here. Look at that logs, click on log. If you click on log, we can see all your logs. Okay, okay. Green color means everything open, open URL, okay. So we maximize it, okay. Click on user ID, everything. See, whatever steps recorded. See, user actions, whatever user action is performing on the application, everything is getting recorded in Selenium. Play and back, that's it. Here you can't ask me how to add for loop statements, sir. How to add this? No, no for loop, nothing. That everything we have to do it in WebDriver classes. Okay, this is only for recording and playback. Suppose if you want to execute it normally, see that there is a icon, they give watch icon here. Execution speed. See, by default, it will be very fast. You can drag to middle or slow, no problem. So this icon, when you want to run current test, this icon, suppose there are number of test cases written, assume that. Branch creation, branch deletion, branch updation. Assume that you're running different test cases. When you want to run number of test cases, all your test cases, then use this icon. When you want to execute single test case, go with this accordingly. Okay, na? So just click on this. Now it goes very slowly, step by step, step by step. That's just what we do with Selenium also, WebDriver, using WebDriver, but we write our script our own. So that it's going very slow, entering username and waiting for a certain period of time, and then entering password, waiting for a certain period of time, and then click login, again waiting for a certain period of time, and then click on new branch, and then inputting that user branch name, address one, wagera wagera. To be going same thing, we automate using Selenium, but we have to write WebDriver script for that. Area code, zip code. So it's very slowly, it goes on executing very slowly. Whenever you go, when you drag the time execution period to slow motion. This will be helpful for you guys once you are testing any project. If you want to know the execution flow of your project, that is the best option for you to learn the execution flow of your project. You just record it and execute it, nothing more. No logics applied here, no data will be applied, okay? No multiple data we apply for this, and no other options will be applied. It will handle this pop-up, and finally it gives all green color. Green color means all steps. If any color, red color means something going on. But what advantage we have with this Selenium IDE is sometimes when you're writing WebDriver script, say for example, you're entering username, type username, admin, right? Suppose Selenium is not able to identify, see these are locators. Selenium will search for this locators here in runtime. If Selenium is unable to identify, Selenium is unable to identify, then we can take the targets that it's going to provide you in target. You can take name, the automatic changes, or one more advantage, we can, if you want to change the value, you can come and change that value. That advantage we have, that's it. But no other options we have with this. So we can take reference, select target in page also. We can choose that target in page, which element it is, which element it is, passport text box. Okay. So that's only recording and playback. Nothing can be done using this. Nothing can be done using this based on your business point of view. That's it. Nothing more in this Selenium ID. So that's what we don't give much importance for this Selenium ID in real scenarios also. Okay, na? That's it. Nothing to worry about this Selenium ID. Don't give more importance. Just record and playback. Nothing more. Leave this page. Okay, guys. That's the main purpose of the Selenium ID. That's what I told you some points regarding Selenium ID here. Supports no centralized, nothing. But RC, remote control. Sometimes they may ask you some questions on RC. RC, remote control, is used to write web application test in different programming languages like WebDriver. Okay. Before, that's what I told. The first version of Selenium is RC only here, found by Jason Huggins. Jason Huggins is the founder of the Selenium. And it's interact with browser with help of Selenium RC server. The Selenium RC is taking third-party support. With help of that third-party tool, it is organizing. I mean, it's executing with help of the third-party tool using RC. It won't interact with the browser directly. If I want to run any code, if in any of these browsers, it will take third-party server. That is RC. And with help of that RC, with help of this RC, it will communicate to your browser and execute the code. RC server communicates using simple HTTP. No HTTPS, not possible. That's one drawback. Drawback is that every communication with RC, server time is consuming, and hence RC is very slow in execution. That's what in Selenium 3 onwards, RC has been degraded and moved to legacy packages. So they merged everything to WebDriver. Then why again RC? So if I'm asking you RC, no more RC in the market. But at the same time, WebDriver. What is WebDriver means? Excuse me. WebDriver is a programming interface. WebDriver is a programming interface to create and execute your test cases. We create a program, okay, interface with different languages, no problem. Test cases are created and executed using elements, objects, locators, WebDriver methods. So here we have to use elements. Elements means text box, list box, read button, push button, table, images. All these are comes under elements. Are also people call objects also. Don't worry. Okay. WebDriver method. Using WebDriver methods also we need to automate. Selenium WebDriver has programming interface. WebDriver has programming interface, not ID. No ID in it. Selenium ID supports only ID. Does not have programming interface. That's a problem. That's what we are taking help of. You know, where you write your scripts here, Selenium scripts are written in third-party tool again, Eclipse, right? So there is no ID. There is no separate tool for Selenium. And fast and interact with browser directly. It won't take any third-party support. RC, WebDriver, sorry. RC takes third-party. RC needs RC server to interact with the browser, but WebDriver, it doesn't require any third-parties too. And one more tool regarding WebDriver also, look at here. Here, very important thing everyone should remember. Once I go to WebDriver class again, remember it again. I'll repeat again, but remember it. Each browser has its own driver. Each browser has its own driver. That means there is no default browser for Selenium. There is no default. We cannot launch any browser, any application browser without help of drivers. So it won't, Selenium WebDriver makes call direct calls to browser. But how it calls, we have to go with respect to drivers. We need to download respect to drivers. Chrome driver, Safari driver, ID driver, Firefox driver, Safari, HTML. So types of drivers we have. With help of these drivers only, we are going to automate. Practically, we'll see. Just theoretical, remember, don't confuse. I'm going to discuss practically also. Theoretically, let us have some idea on theoretical part, not a problem. At the same time, as I said, all of you, Selenium WebDriver features means Selenium WebDriver supports different programming languages. I told you Java, C Sharp, PHP, Ruby, Python, Perl, different programming languages. And also WebDriver supports different browsers like Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, etc. And operating systems also. Windows operating system, you can install in Windows operating system, Mac operating system, Linux, Android, iOS also. And we welcome file uploading and all this. We cannot, I told you already, Selenium doesn't support any window-based applications, supports only web applications. And WebDriver drawbacks means, as I told you already, detailed test reports cannot be generated. Detailed reports, HTML reports, not possible because WebDriver doesn't has that facilities, generating facilities, and no centralized maintenance of objects or elements. No centralized maintenance of objects or elements. That's a drawback we have in WebDriver also at the same time. That's what clear cut. I've written all advantage and disadvantage here. Try to understand all these points. I'll share these points to all of you. Don't worry. As I said, all of you, Selenium is a open source tool, freeware open source tool. It is developed by Jason Huggins and his team. And this released under Apache 2.0 license. It is released under Apache 2.0 license and can be downloaded and used without any charge. That means, remember all of you, there is a license in Selenium, but that license is also open source. That license, what that license of Selenium? Apache 2.0. Remember that license is also open source. No need to pay anything for that. Selenium is easy to get started with for multiple functional testing and web application. We only use for what? Web application testing, functional testing, web application testing. It supports record and playback for testing web applications, and also it supports multi-threading features and run on different browsers at the same time. As I told you, look at that advantage compulsory question they'll ask you. Selenium is a pure open source, freeware and portable tool. Selenium supports varieties of languages that include Java, Perl, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, Groovy, JavaScript, and VBScript, etc., etc. Still, there are some. That's one of the biggest advantages we have with Selenium here. Selenium supports many operating systems like Windows, different operating systems which I told you, Linux, Unix, Mac, Vista, lot of operating systems. Selenium supports many browsers also, no restrictions supporting browsers. Selenium can be integrated with any tool like Ant, nowadays no more Ant, Maven kind of frameworks, we can integrate. I told you Maven is very important nowadays. Selenium can be integrated with the TestNG framework, JUnit framework, NUnit framework also for generating reports purpose. Selenium can be integrated with Jenkins and Hudson. Jenkins and Hudson for continuous integration. I told you we have to go with Jenkins also, how to integrate with Jenkins, how to execute your continuous integration and all that we discuss. Selenium can be integrated with open source tool like for supporting other features also. And even Selenium supports Android, iPhone, BlackBerry, etc. for basic kind of testing, and supports only very less CPU and RAM consumption for script execution. It won't require much hardware, much configuration, don't worry. Selenium comes with different components to provide, like I told you, Selenium IDE, Selenium Grid, WebDriver, RC, etc. But at the same time, when we talk about disadvantages of Selenium, Selenium needs very much expertise resources. The resource should always be very well versed in framework architecture. That is not a disadvantage. It all depends on your talent. Automation means it all depends on the practice, and you attend the classes also. Selenium only supports web-based application and does not support window-based applications. It is difficult to test image-based applications, as I said yesterday. Selenium needs outside support for reporting, report generating activity like dependency tools like TestNG or Jenkins. Selenium does not have built-in add-ins in supporting. There is no built-in add-ins for supporting writing script. Selenium users lack online support for problem solving they face. Because it's an open source, there is no call center for it. Selenium does not provide any built-in ID for script. We don't have any separate tool like QTP. QTP has its own tool for writing the scripts, but Selenium ID, Selenium doesn't have that. We have to go with Eclipse again. Okay, we take help of Eclipse for writing your scripts. JavaScript, any script you have tried in Eclipse only. Selenium automation engineers are a bit scratchy these days. Yes, why means when they look at the scripts, they feel so crazy and creative, feed, oh my god, no. It all depends on the way you practice here. Selenium scripts creation time is bit high. Selenium does not support file upload facility. Selenium partially supports by dialog boxes. So we have, compared to disadvantage, we have more advantage because most of the disadvantages we are overcoming with help of some third-party tools, right? We are taking help of third-party tools again. So with help of the third-party tools, we are able to overcome all the problems based on your business requirements point of view. Is it clear to all of you guys? Basic things. Now we are ready to go with configuration. Let us see what configuration we required. How do you configure them? What downloads we required? How to download them one by one before we start writing the code. Okay, na? Let us start that process. Okay, guys? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, Nagaraj now audible. Is Nagaraj available? Okay. See here. Before you start downloading, before you start configuring anything in Selenium, the very first step what you should do is go to my computer, okay? You may have laptops, Windows 10 people, this PC, my PC, right? You may find anything. Just right click on it, right click on computer, go to properties. First verify your system type, Is it 64-bit operating system or 32-bit operating system? Okay, the very first step for configuring Selenium is this is the very first step. First, you have to confirm your system type. Is it 64-bit or 32-bit? Based on this operating system bit, you need to download Eclipse, everything. Based on this bit only, we have to download everything. Okay. Once you verify my system bit is what? 64-bit. Don't go according to my system. You have to go according to your system, please, all of you guys. Here, as I said, all of you, there is no separate tool for Selenium. So then we have to take help of what we should take help of here. We should take help of Eclipse first. Okay, before Eclipse. So first let us discuss about some part of things. See, what is Java means? Just we are not going in depth Java, don't worry. It's a programming language and platform independent here. Java is used for programming to develop software applications. Okay, and Java is also used for running a platform to run your Java application. So why you require Java means because when you want to run any Java applications in Selenium, compulsory Java should be installed in your system. What Java we required is we required JDK and JRE. First, what is JRE? Java Runtime Environment. It provides the libraries. JRE, I'll show practically. The JRE will be holding all methods, Java related methods, jar files, the virtual missions, and other components to run your applets and applications written in Java programming language. So in Selenium, especially Selenium with Java people, in Selenium, if you want to execute any Java related applications, this library, JRE library should be there in your Eclipse compulsory. You no need to install JRE. What you should install is JDK, Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit is a superset of JRE. That's what it's superset of JRE. If it's a superset of JRE, no need to download JRE. If you download JDK, automatically JRE will come with that. And it contains everything that is in JRE, plus tools such as compilers, debuggers, okay? Additional tools also will contains for developing your scripts, applet applications and all that. Okay, JDK should be downloaded in your system. How to download JDK nowadays is not possible. I'll send that JDK to your email IDs, all of you. Okay, I'll forward that JDK and you can download 64-bit. I have 64-bit by default. I think most of your system will be 64-bit only. Most of you, 90% will be that. But 32-bit, little I'll check it out. If any 30-bit, let me know if anybody have 32-bit. Did you verify your systems, all of you? Is it 32-bit or 64-bit?
I verified 64.
64, sir.
I think most of people will have 64-bit only. Most of people will have 64-bit. Okay. Okay. And then next software what required for Selenium is Eclipse IDE. Eclipse. What is Eclipse? Eclipse IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Eclipse IDE is a platform to write and execute computer programs like Java, Perl, Python, Ruby, PHP, etc. So why we are using Eclipse in Selenium? All of you got idea now, I think. Because there is no separate tool for Selenium. There is no separate tool for Selenium. So we should take help of IDE. That is called Eclipse IDE. Okay. Eclipse IDE is an open source. No need to pay anything again for that. That's what everything is open source. And one more advantage in Eclipse IDE is it provides editors for writing programs and syntax guidance, context help, auto compilation, etc. etc. So when you write scripts in Eclipse, if any mistakes you did in Eclipse, immediately it will be giving you syntax guidance. It helps us to resolve that very easily. It's like a notepad only. It's like a notepad, but they added some features on it. So using Eclipse IDE, what we can do, we can write and execute your Java programs as well as Selenium programs also. So here, if anyone asking you what is the tool we use for writing Selenium script, your answer is Eclipse. That Eclipse, lot of Eclipse we have in the market here. Eclipse Neon, Mars, Luna, Oxygen, Indigo, lot of in Eclipse, different names we have in Eclipse. Okay, here we can download anyone, either Oxygen or ID. I mean Oxygen or Mars, no problem. Okay, how to download that? Yes, 64-bit. Good. All of you have that 64-bit, right? Okay. Okay. See, now I'm showing you how to download Eclipse. And one more question I have for you guys. After downloading Eclipse, you do want to install that Eclipse or not required?
Eclipse is required, sir.
Required.
Eclipse is required, sir.
It is required, but it should be installed in your system or should not be installed?
It should be installed, sir.
It should be installed.
It should be
Installed.
Installed in
right?
the system.
It should be installed. After downloading, you have to install Eclipse. Okay, na? All of you. Okay, na? No need to install Eclipse. Remember that. Because Eclipse is not exe file. Only what should be downloaded and installed here? Only JDK. I will send that JDK exe file to you. I'll forward your emails. You download it. Next. That's it. It won't take much time to install JDK. If already installed, leave it. If anybody's system got installed, leave it. If not installed, I will send to your emails. I'll forward that to your emails. Okay, you download it and install in your system. Oh, what? Which one? JDK 1.8. I'll forward you.
Sir,
Eclipse.
sir, in my system already Eclipse is installed. Will it be a problem, sir?
That's what I'm saying. Whoever installed, leave it. Whoever installed Eclipse, no need to install Eclipse here. No way of installing Eclipse. We don't install Eclipse because it is not exe file. It is an editor. Okay. If already available Eclipse is available with you, say like that. Don't say install. If already available with you, leave it. Okay. Who are not having, who are learning first time, please look at here. Just, and one more thing, before downloading Eclipse, all of you do one thing. Go to Google search. Many people may not have this. Download WinRAR. Better. Based on a system bit. If your system bit is 64-bit, download 64-bit. Windows 64. Okay. Just type that. Download WinRAR. It goes to this download and install in your system. Okay. Download it. WinRAR it. Okay. Download it and install in your system. It won't take much time to install. Don't worry. Click on this WinRAR indirect. Okay. It downloads and install in your system. Whatever files I'm going to send you from today, you can open them in WinRAR format. For that purpose, I'm asked to download WinRAR, not for Selenium purpose. WinRAR is not for Selenium purpose. Okay. To extract and to zip your files. Okay. Na? That's very important here. Many people may not be having in your system. Please do that, all of you. Download WinRAR based on your system bit. Now I'm showing you how to download Eclipse. Just open your Google website. Say here, download Eclipse Oxygen 3. I'm going to send you that URL directly to you guys. I'm going to send that URL. See that. I'll send that URL. Wait. Oxygen 3. I'm downloading Oxygen 3. Okay. This is a URL. You can download directly. I'm downloading Oxygen here. You can have Oxygen or any other. Mars also possible. Neon is also okay. Mars is also okay. Neon is okay. No problem. But Oxygen somewhat good. Okay. Now look at here. Once you enter that URL in a browser, Chrome or Firefox, anywhere you enter, no problem. Look at here. Here, see. Here we have two options. Windows 32-bit or Windows 64-bit. Just now I told you to verify. I know my system bit is what? 64-bit. Yes or no? So I should download 64-bit in my system. Just click on 64-bit here. As per your system, don't download 64. In my system, it is 64. In your system, I don't know, right? You just download that 64-bit. After downloading this Oxygen, Eclipse is that. If you have WinRAR, it downloads like this. What you do here? Do you want to install Eclipse? No need to install Eclipse. After downloading this Eclipse, extract into any one drive. Extract that Eclipse into one drive. D drive or E drive or F drive, whatever drives other than C drive. Some laptops may have only C drive. It all depends. Okay. Some fellows may not have still may not be partition your system. If it is in that case, you can directly extract to C drive, no problem. But most of you have some drives at least, right? 1 or 2 drives. Extract to any one drive. Because every day we have to launch Eclipse here. If you make them in zip file every day, we can't open via zip file, right? See, after downloading, I'll show you how to extract it. You can maintain in any D drive or E drive, anywhere you want. You can extract to any one drive here. It'll complete downloading. Excuse me. Downloaded, right? See, after downloading this, just right click on this, show in folder. It takes to that. Okay. Right click on that. Right click on this file. Right click on this file. Extract file. Say extract file. Choose your destination. I want extract to D drive. Select that. No problem. Select D drive. Click OK button. Now it will be extracting to where? Into D drive as Eclipse folder. Now see, it's extracting. So every day we'll come to this Eclipse folder and we'll we'll start launching. So that Eclipse is not exe file. Eclipse is a application. So no need to install Eclipse here, please, all of you. Only JDK should be downloaded and should be installed in your system. No need to install Eclipse. Only download it and extract to OneDrive. And for your better practicing purpose, what I will do now, what you do, all of you, select any OneDrive. I'm selecting D drive here. I'm selecting D drive. In the D drive, create one folder, main folder. One folder, just create one folder. Give that folder name as 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock underscore. Please don't give any blank spaces here, please. You can use underscore, okay? Underscore automation. Many people, what I observed, they're maintaining blank spaces here. A 7 o'clock blank space automation. No blank space. So 7 o'clock underscore automation. Just maintain one folder. Create one folder. But better practicing. Whatever you do, we'll store everything into this folder here. Okay. Now, just now we extracted Eclipse also, right? Just now. Copy, cut that. Paste to this folder. Double click that main folder and paste to it. That's it. So that every day we can launch from that folder. No, we should not have any confusion in it. And one more thing, under this main folder itself, 7 o'clock automation folder, create one subfolder here. Just create one subfolder. Just give that folder name as jars. Jars. What we store in this jars folder means jar files, Selenium jar files. Whatever jar files we are going to use in Selenium, we'll store them into jar folder. So it will be easy for you in future to extract it. Okay, na? But not once we enter into Selenium, I'll show what jar files required for Selenium. Okay, na? That's a very simple process. I repeat again, any OneDrive, just create one main folder as anything with folder name, any folder name. I created 7 o'clock automation. Copy and paste that Eclipse into it and create one main subfolder as jar. That's it. What we'll store in this jars folder, I'll tell you, not now. Jar files, whatever jar files we are going to use, we'll store in it, right? That's it. Now, the first step, what we should do is, before we start working with Selenium, the very important step, what we should follow here is, we need to set up the path of, and then one more thing, see, after installing your JDK Java, especially, after installing your JDK Java, how do you confirm your Java is installed? 100% it will be in C drive only. All of you know that. Go to C drive. One way I'll show. Go to C drive. Double click on program files. Double click Java folder. See, if installed, Java folder will be created. Java folder. You can see JDK 1.8. It got installed in my system. Means it indicates Java is available. Or you can do one more thing. Open CMD command prompt. Open CMD command prompt. Type and start. You can type in search CMD. Enter button. Just type here Java blank space -version. Just type Java space -version. Click enter button. So that it will tell you what version of Java we have in your system and which host it got installed and which server it has. Okay. If showing this way, we have to understand Java got installed in my system. Okay. Now, no need to verify your Eclipse here because Eclipse is not a exe file. Eclipse, what is Eclipse? It's an editor for us. And next step, what we should do before we start launching Eclipse and all that, we need to set up the class path for Java JDK in your environment variables. We need to set up the class path for JDK Java. Okay, how to set the class path? Is that you can just right click on this computer, go to properties, go to your properties. Okay, in that properties window, just click on advanced system settings. Just click on advanced system settings. In that system settings, click on environment variables button. Just click on environment variables button. Just click on this environment variable buttons. And then see, there are two types of variables we use in any. One is user variable, one is system variable. Under system variable, under system variable, click on new button. Click on new button. Give variable name as Java underscore home in capitals. You just provide variable name as Java underscore home in capitals. Now here we need to provide the path of JDK. All of you know where it is installed. Go to C drive. Go to your C drive. Double click on program files. Double click on Java folder. Okay. Double click on Java folder. Now double click on JDK. Double click that JDK. Copy the path of JDK. Just at the top, you can copy path like that. Copy the path of JDK and under variable value, paste to under variable value. I already set up in my system here. Just click OK button. I don't want to say OK because I already set up in my system. Okay. I'm saying cancel. Don't say cancel. Click OK. Done. One is done. Next, in every operating system, I think you find one default variable path, PATH, path variable. Path variable. Select that path variable. Click on edit button. Click on edit button. Edit button. And see, by default, it shows some path over here. By default, it shows some path, existing path. Don't delete this path here. Maintain semicolons. Just maintain semicolons for this. End of that. End of that. In Windows 10 people, we don't get this option. Don't worry. In Windows 10 fellows, click on new, give path variable, name variable as path. And now we need to copy the path of bin path of JDK. Bin path. Look at that bin path. Double click bin folder. Copy the bin path of JDK. Only bin path. Before we copied JDK path, now we are copying bin path. That's it. Copy that. End of that. If it's Windows 7 fellows, we'll have this one. End of that, maintain semicolons and paste to it. If it is Windows 10, no need to give any semicolon. Just click on new button. We'll have one new button there and it will give one text box. Paste that path over there. Just give variable name as path and then give it. Okay, na? Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Done. Why we set up this path means in future, if you change the location of your web drive, I mean your location of your your Eclipse location anywhere. So to overcome such problems, that will be very easy to overcome that problems. For that purpose, I'm asking to maintain set path, nothing more. Okay, only one day we do setup. Every day we don't do here. Don't worry. Simple configuration. Then we need to start launching Eclipse and we have to create a class. What one vagara vagara. I will show you how to create a class and all that. First, I expect all of you, please do the setup and come tomorrow. Let me not go in detail today. Let's all of you set up this class, everything, and come to class. Tomorrow class, we'll start configuring, opening Eclipse and we start creating class and we'll start writing some Java. We'll discuss some part of Java. We'll start Java soon before going to Selenium classes. Okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how many people who only joined for Selenium? Only joined for Selenium, anybody? Anybody here who joined only for Selenium?
Yes, sir.
Who is that?
Puja.
Pooja. Yeah, Pooja.
Sir, I am only joining class again.
Himani, please mute your mic. So only Pooja.
Yes, sir.
No other people. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start a remaining process step by step, step by step. Okay, guys. Please do this config. I'll send you JDK file to all of you, 64-bit. Download and install here, nothing more. And Eclipse, no need to install Eclipse. I told you, Eclipse is not for installation. Eclipse is an editor. It's our like a notepad to write the scripts. Okay. And tomorrow I'll show you how to launch, how to do setup and everything one by one. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Yeah. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Now, Steve, that's what it is.
ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಸೇದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಾಗ 100 ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೇದಾವ ನನಗೇನು